Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Wasim here from the channel Handsome Smiles. Thank you for joining me on another video. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions of a oud oil. It's from the house of Ansar Oud. This one is called Tiger Wood 1990. So this is a Malaysian oud which was distilled way back in 1990. So this is 31 years old, over 30 years it was distilled. Absolutely incredible. And back in those days, they used to distill wood and wood which were jam-packed with resin, and those woods will be selling for crazy prices today in today's market. For example, I read on Ensar's website that the wood that was used to distill this in today's market, that wood would be selling for like $5,000 to $10,000. It's incredible. The quality of oud they used to use back in those days to create oud oil, insane. So I have Tiger Wood Royale, another oud, which was also a Malaysian oud, which is probably up there with one of my favorite ouds of all time. And that one was distilled in 2001, so that one is 20 years old. But this one, 1990, so over 30 years old. It's the second oldest oud in my collection now. This is going to be the first time I'm going to smell it. The oldest oud in my collection is Ensan's Royale 1985. So that one was distilled way back in 1985, and that's the Sumatran oud. So I believe that's quite close to Malaysia. So this oud, if it's any way similar to Tiger Wood Royale, then it's going to be incredible. I was actually looking to buy a backup bottle of Tiger Wood Royale, but I thought, why not get Tiger Wood 1990? It may have it be from the same region, it's slightly older, and there's slight differences. It would be better than having just a backup bottle of the same oud in my collection. And this oud actually is an oud that I didn't buy myself. It was gifted to me by someone very, very, very special to me in my life. So the first time I was ever gifted an oud, gifted it from someone superbly, the most amazing, the most special person in my life. So Tiger Wood 1990, let's see how this smells. Let's give this a first impressions. So I'm going to try and take the tiniest little bit that I can. I'm just going to put it on this knuckle here. So Tiger Wood 1990, just going to close that up. Time to give this a first impressions. Distilled in 1990 from the region of Malaysia. Yeah, this is oud that you just don't get anymore in this day and age. This is deep, incensey, sort of has a greenness. If you smell Tiger Wood Royale, this is very similar, but it has a sort of smoothness to it, which Tiger Wood Royale doesn't have. I think Tiger Wood Royale is a little bit more in your face. This one, first impressions, it's a little bit more smoother and a little bit more velvety, and not much in your face. It's a little bit more tender. It just smells very meditative. So imagine yourself sitting in a temple surrounded by a forest, and what I'm getting is smell of old antique woods. Old antique woods, green forest, woods, bark of trees, incense. It gives off a sort of a solitude sort of smell, being alone, being in solitude, meditating. Extremely deep, very, very, very resinous sort of smell. To give a few summarized words, it comes across incensey, deep woods, earthiness, greenness. Just absolutely beautiful. This is Tiger Wood Royale for me. Tiger Wood Royale and Tiger Wood 1990. They both smell very similar, and every time I wear Tiger Wood Royale, it sort of makes me feel that other ouds in my collection, they're not even worthy of being called oud, because these ouds just smell totally out of this world. The aging process, the quality of oud back in those days, this is a wild oud distillation as well. it sort of gives you some happiness as well, because you're smelling something so insanely beautiful, but also leaves you a little bit of sadness knowing oud like this, it just never will be distilled ever again. There's just no point, because the quality of the wood is just sold to the extremely rich people in China, Japan, and what we're left with is oud, which is not as expensive, not as good, which is distilled into oil for us to enjoy. And it's at a price point we can afford. Most people cannot afford the really expensive stuff distilled now. That's just the market. But Tigerwood 1990, this is beautiful. It's like stepping back in time using a time machine. This is absolutely incredible. This is an oud which I think I will just only save for the very special occasions where I just want to stay at home and I want to enjoy something very good. I think oud is something I don't typically wear when I'm going out or anything, because I like to wear oud when I'm alone in solitude, so I can really appreciate it. This is gorgeous. It's incredible. I would sample this oud oil. I would strongly suggest everyone to sample an oud oil of this quality to really know what oud is like. Rarely on this channel I ever tell people, I give my opinion of an oud, I tell you how it smells, its longevity and everything like that, but I never say go out and sample, you must sample this, you go out and buy this. This channel is never like this, but for me, if you're into oud, I would say buy a small sample of Tigerwood 1990 or Tigerwood Royale. Those are just two of the best ouds I have tried. They're very expensive. They're the most expensive ouds I could typically afford myself. I've not been able to buy some of the other ones, like I believe the oud Ertugrul that they had, which was I believe a Papua New Guinea oud. There's White Kinam. Some of the other Ensar ouds, I just can't afford them. But this one, for the price point, it's something really special compared to the other ouds out there. So if you're an oud head, I do recommend at least sampling a little bit, just to fully appreciate what oud was like back in those days. An oud which was aged over 30 years, just beautiful, very beautiful. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave me a like and a comment below. I hope to be wearing this quite regularly in the next few months or so then I can create a review, and when I do, it'll be posted on this channel. Until next time, my friends, see you later.